Hi everybody. I am performing in front of 100 people tonight. Just took my anxiety meds. I am absolutely terrified. So I thought we could do a fun little get ready with me while I panic. I haven't really done my makeup in a long time, but I'm like, you know what? I was at my most confident in high school when I would do my makeup for high school dance shows. And so I'm like, who is stopping me from doing my makeup and hair exactly like that? Okay, I've been doing shows the last month or so, but they've been for a really small crowd. They've been for this little tiny bar, and there's been maybe 20-30 people there. Oh my god, I'm hyperventilating. So I'm just really nervous. But that's why I'm talking to you guys. We're gonna chat and we're gonna figure it out. So I'm doing 15, I'm scheduled for 15, but bitch, I'm doing 20, okay? My set is 15 minutes. I mean, I have 3 different 5-minute sets that I'm combining, but with transitions, and also I just want to take my time. I feel like all the shows I've done and all the open mics I've done, I haven't been able to just relax on stage. I feel really rushed, and that's just because, bitch, I got a lot to say. And you're probably like, Jasmine, then maybe just don't say as much. No. I'm tired of people shutting me up. I got shit to say, and you better listen, okay? I don't know how this is looking. I'm really looking forward to looking like a clown and not realizing it. Whenever I do wear makeup, I look insane. This looks really insane. Oh my god. I even went out and I bought the red lipstick that I would wear in high school because this stuff is the best. It would stay on for a whole show or literally a whole entire day on days where I was feeling like being a girl boss in high school. I promise it doesn't look this insane in real life. Maybe it does. Okay, this iPhone light is not it. I got this Anastasia brow freeze stuff a long time ago, but it turned into it looks like jizz. So I guess we're just raw dogging our brows tonight. I have the Glossier cloud paint stuff. I've literally had this for I want to say 5 years. But what I do is I mix it with this highlighter from Lush. My sister used to work at Lush. Got this for free. It's a gold iridescent highlighter. I love how I'm explaining to you how I do my makeup as if I wear makeup every day. I don't. But in high school I did. In high school, I compulsively wore makeup every day. Live, laugh, love, OCD. Even on the weekends at home, I wore makeup. Well, because I wore makeup literally every single day, not gonna lie, I got pretty good at it. And so it's always fun to, when I do my makeup now, every once in a while, I'm like, damn, okay, queen. I forget how baller I was. I say that. You watch. This is gonna end up turning like shit. Also, you guys, I gave in. I told my mom about stand-up because I was freaking out and really anxious all day, and I'm just I just need somebody to know, so if I have a panic attack, I don't need to explain. Today's beverage, we're drinking Trader Joe's Seltzer with a Splash. It says seltzer water, flavor water, blood orange, and orange juice, organic. Oh, flavored with. Oh, sorry. You totally got it, bitch. Look at you. We're gonna do really simple eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put bronzer in there and do my just classic jazmataz look. Once I figured out how to do eyeshadow for my eye shape, bitch, I became unstoppable. Unstoppable. All day today, I've just been psyching myself out that I'm not funny at all. And I'm like, hey Jasmine, if you weren't funny, first of all, who cares? Second of all, somebody literally saw you do an open mic and booked me for a show. Where I live in Oregon, this just ain't my crowd, okay? These hiker ass looking dudes and millennials who all they care about is climbing and using their newborn child as an Instagram accessory instead of a literal child. This just ain't my crowd. I always worry nobody's gonna get my jokes because listen, my jokes are so niche. This is so niche. So I think that's where I get a little bit doubtful, but I just have to remember that at the end of the day, I can totally fake that I've been doing this shit forever. Okay, so basically I just try to make my crease look as deep as possible. This shit better look like the Marina Trench, okay? I want my eyes to look like they're bulging out of my head. And then what I do is I take these glitter things from Stila and I just use this all over my eyelid. Just gotta glitter this shit up. The more glitter, the better. Amen. It is my one mission in life to normalize wearing glitter on your eyes every single day. Talk about feeling powerful. I feel like a fucking fairy. Work. Stunning. I was gonna wear fake lashes, but I'm I don't want to have a sensory overload on stage. Which, what I do with eyeliner now is I literally just draw on eyelashes. I feel like a little butterfly. I don't know if you can see that, but I just like draw on 2 little lashes on the end. I feel like I'm in like Barbie Mermaidia. I don't know if you can see that. Oops. See, work. Like work. Like get a job and work. Okay, listen, I know we left like extreme highlighter in 2016, but like I followed her out the door. Okay, she said, I'm gonna go, and I said, I'll come with. Like, let's split an Uber. I love it. Like, I don't care if it's ugly. Bitch, I feel fabulous. And nobody's gonna notice it anyways because they're all focused on themselves. I'm gonna shine so bright, you can't even see me, okay? I wanna become a light source. Warwick. Okay, this is what we have going on. This is the makeup. This is the final hair. It's kind of chaotic, but you know what? I'm chaotic. Ripped tank top from Target that I've cut, leather jacket that I thrifted that is red on the inside, and I'm gonna wear my Converse. Is it too much grease? Like, is it giving Outsiders? Is it giving Pony Boy? Well, I don't know. I literally, what other shoes do I have to wear besides my, okay, whatever. Holy fuck. Jasmine, if anyone can do this, it's fucking you, okay? I just got stuck in a ditch.
Well, we've done it. I've done it. Thank you guys. Thank you. No. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting me. It means the world to me. I'm speechless. I can't even put into words. I've been so stressed today. I haven't really been able to like eat. You know when you're really nervous and it's like you're hungry and it's not like, it's not like I'm like throwing up. It's like swallowing just doesn't really feel right. Like you swallow and it's like, it was really, like, I tried to have some chicken earlier, and I was like, I just can't seem to, like, swallow this chicken. I'm so nervous. So all that's really, like, in my system is, like, 3 muffins, which is not good. But you guys, I did it. I just performed in front of, let's see, so there were 100 tickets, so there were 100 tickets, and then there were 10 at the door, so that's 110, and then there was like a whole big group of comedians who came, who all got in for free, plus the 2 bartenders, so there's probably like 130 people there, 125, 20-ish. That was wild. There were so many people there, and it felt like so many people for me because I don't think I've been in a space in the last 2 years with that many people in one space. Okay, my classes at school tops 8 people. It's just me and the homies. Okay, I go to open mics, tops 30 people. Now add 100 people to that, it was packed, it was overwhelming, there wasn't a lot of like breathing room. So in the beginning there I was a little anxious. Okay, I was a little bit nervous. Oh no, that's a lie, I was really nervous. It's crazy how much your brain psychs you out, because I put on my red lip, I put on my new jeans, I put on my leather jacket, so I felt the part. I didn't feel the part on the inside, but I looked the part. I looked the damn part. Okay, I didn't have a lot of time to like sit and like take my deep breaths and prep, right? Like all the way up until I went, I was like socializing, walking around, like there was a lot happening. And it's crazy because for a hot second, I was like, I was freaking out. With all my physical symptoms with anxiety, I'm like, I need this to calm down before I go up there. But sometimes that's like impossible, right? And so it's funny, I was texting my sister and I was like, I'm freaking out. I want to go in the bathroom and cry. Like, but that's just my body's like natural reaction. I was just like, I'm freaking out, I'm panicking. And then right before I went on stage, I texted my mom and I was just like, I'm really nervous, but I totally got this. And within like seconds, my body was like, yeah, I totally got this. Like, just fake it. And I go up there, and bothered me really bad because at all these shows that I've been doing, there's been colored lights. Like the lighting on the stage made me look completely green. I'm like, I don't want to look like the Wicked Witch of the West. And I do this whole bit about colors, and I like hold up pieces of colored construction paper, but because the lights are like green and purple, what the audience sees is not the actual color of the piece of construction paper. So that was a little bit frustrating. But besides that, you guys, I slayed. There were a couple reasons why this performance compared to other ones I've done was particularly much better. One, there were a lot of people. So if something's funny, you really hear it. And so in a group where there's 130 people, and let's say your joke has a 75% success rate, that's 75% of people laughing at you. That's like, you know, I don't feel like doing the math. That's what? 80 people laughing at you. Just whatever, okay? Math. Bleh. If the crowd is like 10 people, that's like 6 or 7 people laughing at you. So it doesn't really sound like a lot. And so it was nice to have a really big crowd. And a lot of the crowd were people within my generation or millennials. Probably just millennials, which was really helpful because they're going to get my jokes better. We're connected, right? We see each other. But some of the other shows I've been doing have been primarily people like my parents' age, maybe older, maybe a little bit younger. Not a lot of millennials, and for sure not a lot of people my age. But it was so nice to just have like big melting pot of like all ages, but there were a lot of millennials, and so they thought it was funny. And I was like, okay, my instincts were right. Like, it was just good to feel like, okay, like I had no reason to doubt myself. Like I knew what the fuck I was doing, okay? Another thing that made it great was that the way the stage was set up was I had room. I had room and space to, like, be, like, physical. You know what I mean? Like, walk around, dance around, whatever. And that is what made it so much fun, because that is the way that I tell stories in real life on a day-to-day basis. I don't just stand there and tell a story. I need to like use my body and put on a show and act out a scene. The places where I'm doing open mics, I mean, there's space for me, but I do feel a little bit constricted, and also people in the back like wouldn't see me. And so at this show, I was like on a raised platform, like I was on a stage, and there was lots of open room for me to move and groove, and everybody could see me, and that just made it so much more fun for me. And I was like improving and like adding bits and schmits here, and like it was so much more physical, and I was like, this feels like me. This feels like me. I just felt like me up there, you know? But anyways, very proud of myself. Excited to do a show that goes bad and learn from that. We learned a lot tonight, and we'll keep learning. But I am a little worried. I think I need to start holding my ground a little bit more and not letting some of these creepy men be so nice to me. I'm like, you, sir, are a little bit creepy. Oh my god. This girl was there. She's probably like, I don't want to make assumptions, but I'm assuming she's like in her 30s. And she was there the first time I ever did stand up. She was there in the audience. I say audience. She was one of like 5 people who were at this nightclub. And she came up to me after the first time I did stand up, and she's like, you gotta keep doing this. She's like, I don't know you, but she's like, keep going. And she was the sweetest person ever. And she was there. I was like, okay, full circle moment. Okay, full circle moment. I go from 5 people to 125 people, and my girl, I'm not going to use her name, we'll call her Holly, she was right up in the front. And I was like, bring it in, sister. Bring it in, sister. So I'm just feeling really thankful. Sorry for my beauty guru moment earlier. It just needed to happen. I'm gonna go journal and then probably cry myself to sleep because I ended up journaling about something really depressing. But just know, whatever it is that you are scared to do, it will, I say this so many times, but I'm gonna say it again. It will never be the right time. It will never be the perfect time to do whatever it is you want to do. So just do it now. I didn't think I was ready to do stand-up, and here we are. 2.5 months later, I just performed in front of 125 people. If I would have let like fear and worried that I wasn't ready and wasn't prepared and wasn't whatever, I wouldn't have been able to put on my red lip tonight and go talk about me on stage. Be a little narcissist for 15 minutes. Think about what you're interested in right now, and something you really, really, really want to do, but you're scared right now. Okay? But you're like, oh, I'm going to have to do that in the future because I'm not ready for that now. Okay, well, think of things that you were interested in and wanted to do 5 years ago. I'm assuming things have changed and you're no longer interested in those things. So act on what you want to try right now. Because whether you do them or not, you're gonna like different things and you're gonna want to try different things in the future, and you can try those then. If you wait, you're gonna end up not being interested in whatever you're interested in right now. So just do the shit you want to do right now and do the shit that you want to do in the future, and they can be completely different. I can't wait for in like 6 months when I absolutely hate doing stand-up comedy, but guess what? I got really into, I don't know, circuit bending, and I'll fucking become a world-class circuit bender for 2 years. And then I'm like, you know what? I kind of wanna, I'm gonna become a dolphin trainer. That sort of phrase of like, it will never be the right time, so just do it now. That sort of concept and that phrase has just like completely changed my life over the last 2 years. And I just need everybody to have it. Anyways, I'm going to hit the hay. I almost said hit the can. I think hitting the can means dying, and hitting the hay, yeah, because I guess if you landed on a pile of hay, you're more likely to just kind of fall unconscious than you are to like die, versus if you fell on top of like a big can, you're dead. So really glad we just worked through that metaphor together. That felt really productive. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the hay, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you a lot. TTYLXOX.